everyone, I'm Heather and welcome back to my channel. So we are here today with test day and I'm trying out Godlike Burger. As this goes up, it is currently free on Epic. So I thought I would try it and see what it's like. I'm going to do the tutorial because I have no idea how to play this game. So we're going to see if it shows us. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to the Good Burger restaurant. Want to be the chef of this place? Then a couple lessons will for sure come in handy. If during this tutorial you can't remember what to do or accidentally skip a step, just open the pause menu. Look, your first customer has already made his order and is currently waiting for it. Let's see what information about him we can find out through the queue. You can find the queue item on the top left corner of the screen. All new customers are added to the queue line when they enter the restaurant. There you can see he wants a burger. Okay. So indicates that you are near the customer, which is that guy right there. Customer's order number, health, suspicious, and annoyance levels, current customer activity, ingredients you need, and the time the customer will wait. Okay. Have you sorted it out? Good. Let's not make the customer wait any longer. To make your first burger, go to the kitchen using the directional joystick. Alright, so in the kitchen you can find everything you need for cooking. Let's begin with the fridge where all burger ingredients are stored. Ooh. For a start, take raw meat and put it on the stove to fry. After taking an ingredient, you can use A to put it, or B to drop. I feel like that could be worded differently. Okay, so let's grab that. And then we want to go here. Raw meat will start to grill as soon as you put it on the stove. You just need to wait until the progress bar is filled. So I would guess we would go to one. No, I guess we don't go to those. We just wait. Can you smell it? The patty is fried. Now take the cooked meat off the stove before it gets burnt. Otherwise, you will need to use the trash can to get rid of spoiled meat. You can place cooked meat on the hot table module to keep it warm until you serve the burger. Okay, where's the hot table module? Okay. Cool, now it's time to get back to the fridge and get the other ingredients to complete the burger. To serve the burger, it should at least contain cooked meat and a bun. Other ingredients depend on the specific order a customer has made. Take the rest of the ingredients to the meat on the table. Oh no! The table module suddenly broke. Unfortunate, but any kitchen supply may break during the day. Hit that thing a couple of times. Maybe it'll get it working again. Great! Now when the burger is assembled, you can serve it to the customer. Take your masterpiece to the order handler. To serve the burger, simply attach it to the order number. Okay. Good. When you serve the burger, the customer will go to the order handler, pick up the order, and immediately pay for it. Now, having his order, the customer will go sit somewhere and start eating. In case you want to speed up the process, use the following controls. You decrease speed with left and increase it with right. We'll just let him finish. We're kind of gross in here, aren't we? Do we just have to wait for him to be done? Customer is finished eating. Now he will rate your service and decide whether to tip or not. Awesome! No mistakes were made in the order. The customer will leave you a tip. Satisfactory. One mistake was made in the order, but the meat is correct. The customer won't tip you. Bad. 2 or more mistakes were made in the order, or you picked the wrong meat. The customer won't give any tips. Awful. The customer wasn't served his order at all. It's about time to take a look at one very useful device called the guidebook. Let's open it and check what information it contains. The guidebook contains information about each customer species who visits the restaurant. Some data is pre-filled, some needs to be discovered on your own. Now let's talk about each field in detail. These elements show the customer name and appearance. Here you can find out which body parts and meat customer will drop after the meat processors process a dead body. Health, number of health points, damage, race damage level. Karma describes how aggressive this race is. Tips, how much tip customer will leave. And here you can mark the meat type the customer would like to eat. Each race can be satisfied by up to 4 different types of meat. If you serve the wrong meat type, the respective customer will give you a bad rating. Also, each race can be immune to different types of damage, sauce, traps, etc. These can be discovered by experimenting with different ways of killing the customer. Observe the customer activities and add them to this section. That would help you to better understand each customer behavior. Now, when you're familiar with the guidebook, you can fill out some information and close it whenever you're ready to continue the tutorial. Well, I suppose he likes this meat because we saw that. I have no idea about that. Oh, that's so weird. Let's brighten the mood a bit. Go to the radio and tune into a funky station. Funky station. What's funky? Let's do cosmic tastes. It looks like the customer is going to leave the restaurant. You can either wait or speed up. We'll just let him go. I guess he has to go all the way out that way. Each time a customer is leaving the restaurant, you will either gain or lose prestige scale points. It depends on the quality of the burger and the service in general. However, only those customers who left the restaurant alive affect the scale. Also, prestige scale points affect the amount of customers which will come to the restaurant and allows you to travel to new planets. And here's a good example, by the way. New wave. Higher prestige scales mean more guests. For each planet, the influence of prestige scale on the number of customers will be different, but they always come from the teleporters in the parking lot. Like that. Okay. All customers in the restaurant are doing something. Smoking, dancing, ordering, etc. They choose their activities at random, but each race has its own preferences. You should study them to find the perfect moment to kill. Let's wait until all customers enter and decide what they want to do. Okay, I guess we go in and we'll see what this dude wants. Oh, we have a bunch of them. Okay. That none of them are eating. That one's still deciding, I guess. Looks like we have a freeloader here. One of the customers did not even order anything and is just watching a strip show. Move to the VIP room and get rid of that parasite. You. There's the bastard. It's time to teach him a lesson. Get closer to him and use the following input to kick his ass. After the customer has been kicked, he will immediately change his current activity. Also, his annoyance scale will increase. Now let's kick him until annoyance scale is completely full. He's got enough for now. Look, his annoyance scale has filled completely, which means that he will leave the restaurant. The annoyance can also be affected by poor service, restaurant malfunctions, etc. Upon reaching 100%, the customer will leave the restaurant. Annoyed customers will decrease your prestige scale points after they've left the restaurant. But right now, let's focus on the rest of the customer's orders. Let's go to the fridge and start making burgers. Okay, let's do this. So I need... As you may have noticed, new customers have ordered burgers with sauce. I did not notice. It's good that we have a couple lying around the fridge. Indicates that burgers should contain... Oh, the squiggle, okay. There is no difference which type of exact sauce you use. Just put one there. Keep meats. Can I put this over here? Not yet. Okay, we'll put that there. Let's grab these. And then I need... One wants tomato, one wants cheese. Oh, no, put that down. They both want sauce. Was it that thing that I did? Oh, this one had tomato. So we are doing 2. I did? He has got enough for now. Look at his annoyance scale filled completely, which means that he will leave the restaurant. The annoyance level can also be effective. Okay, yeah, we did that. Okay. Annoyed customers will decrease your prestige level after they've left the restaurant. Okay, so we have to just do it again. Okay. Yeah, we already did that. Raw meat. Okay. I guess we'll wait on the meat because I did this way. Burger. Do I have to do them in like order? Okay, let's do the buns. I can only carry two things at a time. Then let's do the sauce. Apparently I can only carry 1 sauce at a time. They said that it did not matter. Then 1 has tomato and 1 has cheese. 1 has... No. No, that's... Okay. I see what I did. Unfortunately, we did it wrong. How do I fix that? How do I go back? I don't know. Oh man. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Uh-oh. Let's try it again because we did it wrong. I'm gonna have to do them separately. Okay. I thought I could pick up the things, but I cannot. Okay, let's grab the 2 buns. The tomatoes and the thing have to be done separately. You know what? Let's go ahead while we're here. We'll do you. Go ahead while we're here and do you. While we wait for these. And then we do sauce. Okay, so that should be right. This one has tomato, so that's 6. Or no. Because it was cold. Let me grab it. Okay, so that should be them. Okay, so you can't pick up 2 ingredients at a time and then just pick which one goes where. When burgers with sauce are eaten by customers, the sauce timer will start ticking next to the customer queue item. Each sauce timer contains a sauce icon and progress bar, telling when the sauce's effect will be applied. Let's wait until the sauce effect kicks in and see what terrible consequences our poor customers are going to suffer. Okay, let's go look. Sauce timers. There goes one. He has to go to the bathroom. That guy needs to go smoke. Okay. The sauce timer is finished and the effect will start showing the customers. You have used the sauce, forces customers to go smoke, forces customers to use the toilet. First, let's visit the customer who has eaten laxative sauce. You can find him sitting in the toilet, as you may have guessed. Looks like there are no witnesses here, so it's time to kill. Before the fight, let's take a look at the main stats of the chef. Your health value. Each customer's damage, which can be found in the guidebook, so you can see how much damage will be dealt to you. Some customers won't fight back at all. Stamina is the value you are spending on each cleaver, swing, and kick. Keep that in mind when starting a fight. Stamina restores over time. So now you can start a fight with the customer. Use the following right trigger to swing your cleaver. Okay. Cool, now he is dead. But you are covered in blood and there's a corpse nearby. That can be bad. Let's take a deep breath and talk about this situation. As you can see, you are now covered in blood and there is a corpse near you. Now let's see what will happen when another customer notices that. The blood-drenched chef or a corpse in the room continuously increases the witness's suspicion scale. After the suspicion scale reaches 100, the customer will either run away in panic or become aggressive. And then we get caught by the police. That guy has run away in panic. Of course, he will report you to the police. He will report to the police what he thinks happened here. For that, you will receive 1 police badge. This one looks tougher and more aggressive than the previous guest. Let's observe what will happen after a suspicion scale reaches 100. Oops, he became aggressive. A red circle around the customer indicates his danger zone. Reaching that threshold means a fight will start. Also, aggressive customers will call the police rather than run away. After a customer has called the cops, you will get max police badges. Soon after that, the restaurant will be subjected to a police raid. When the police patrol arrives, you will see a patrol progress bar. This bar indicates how long the police patrol is going. Searching your restaurant. Each cop in the patrol will start investigating different rooms looking for anything suspicious. If any cop from the patrol will notice anything suspicious, corpse, swinging of cleaver, etc., he will immediately become aggressive and he will definitely call his fellow officers. If that happens, the chef will most likely be killed, and after death, all meat, money, prestige, and quest progress will be lost. We don't want that, right? So now's the time to cover your tracks. First, let's remove the corpse so nobody will find it. A removed body does not immediately become a cutlet. First, it goes to the meat processor. You can see the processing progress in the queue line. When the meat processor finishes, raw meat and other body parts will automatically go to the fridge. Next step is to wash off the blood. For that, you use the sink. Right here. Nice one. Moving on to the second customer who has nicotine sauce. He's hanging around in the backyard, smoking. Go and demonstrate how smoking may have a negative impact on your health. Okay, so he's in the backyard. Where's the backyard? Guess he went this way? Oh, he went out that way. How do I get out that way? Oh, that way. I see. We will deal with this customer a little differently. In order to kill customers unnoticed and without blood, it is better to use traps. We have one in the backyard. Go there and activate the trap. Bang! The customer is dead. After an activation, traps are on a cooldown before they can be used again. And since there is no blood on our clothes, all that's left to do is get rid of the body. Nice. Seems like we have cleaned everything up, and that's enough, since the day will end. Okay. Congrats, you have completed your first day. Upon completing each day, you will receive statistics displaying how well you did. Now it's time to check out the basement. Okay, so that is what we did. Welcome to the basement. This is the operations center of your restaurant. Let's see what we can find here. First, go to the office. Inside the office, you can find the quest pad, newspaper, book of complaints, safe, and computer. Each of these objects has its own function. For example, the safe will help save some of the money even after death, but right now we need the computer. Using the computer, you can buy ingredients, kitchen upgrades, chef upgrades, guidebook info, sauce recipes. And these purchases, unlike money and meat, remain with your chef even after death. Take a look at yourself and then move to the quest pad. Okay, so all those things. And this is the quest pad. Here you can find a list of tasks tied to different planets. You need to accomplish each of them to travel to the new planet. Every new session, the set of quests will be generated anew, so after each death, the game will be slightly different. Also, you can open the quest pad inside both the restaurant and the basement using the following controls. Okay, take a look at the quest pad yourself. Then we'll talk more about traveling to new planets. For that, you need to go to the cabin when you're ready. Okay. Then we need to go to the cabin. Make yourself comfortable inside the cabin. There are 3 panels: trap schematics, planet navigation, phone. Let's talk about each one, but start with the planet navigation in the middle. This panel contains all information about each of the planets you can visit. Besides completing all of the planet's required quests, you also will need to have a certain amount of prestige points and enough money for the fuel to fly to the planet. Why even fly to another planet, you ask? There's several reasons. All places have different inhabitants, wealth levels, operation expenses, and police attention. For example, if you break the law in one place, you can lie low in another until the number of badges decreases. Check out which planets are ready for your arrival. Then let's move on to the phone panel. Quest incomplete. Yeah, so nothing, I guess. First and foremost, the phone panel allows you to pay bills. You should be aware of that because otherwise debt collectors will come to your restaurant. Another great thing about the phone panel is that you can bribe the police. You should do that if police attention on certain planets gets too high. Once again, check the panel yourself and let's move on to the trap schematics. Okay, I don't have that money. On the traps panel, you can buy and upgrade traps, and these purchases, similar to the computer store, will persist after death. You may want to grab some warmer clothes because after this panel, we're going to visit the freezer room. Okay. Let's see. Inside the freezer room, you can find the following devices: the cryo capsule, the freezer, and the blender. The capsule will enable you to restart the session, and the freezer shows which ingredients are left in the restaurant. But for now, we are interested in the blender. This device allows you to prepare sauces using customer body parts as ingredients. New recipes can be purchased at the computer. Once you're done with the blender, move on to the cryo capsule. I mean, I have the stuff for it. I guess we'll do it. Using the cryo capsule, you can either reserve the current planet, which means you won't have to accumulate money, prestige, and complete quests to visit this planet again, or you can restart current session and give game another run with saved upgrades, traps, and contents of the safe. Okay. Yet there is a way to avoid death. At the computer, you can buy Second Chance, which allows Chef to retry the day he died. You can buy them indefinitely, but each death will consume 1 second chance. Now we have checked out all the essentials. You can explore the rest by yourself, try finding the other interactable objects. They are all yellowish and should be easy to spot. And when you're done, go up the stairs and leave the basement to start a new day. So this is my freezer. What's this? No news. Last time the meat was different. It was better. Have you changed the recipe? I guess that's customer stuff. There's my safe. Alright. Well, I guess that's the tutorial. If this is a game that you would like to see more of, let me know. We'll see if we can add it in. It seems kind of interesting. I wasn't expecting to have to, like, murder aliens. But yeah, I guess that's going to be everything for this time. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!